I go on my section hike, I thought I would share with you what's in my bag. Okay, so first I will go over my big three. My tent is a Durston X-Mid 2. Love this tent. I've been using it for a couple years now. It's a trekking pole tent. So I'll have my handy trekking poles, which are ones I got on Amazon probably 4 years ago, Cascade Mountain Tech. They're inexpensive, just aluminum poles, but they've lasted all this time and I've never had to switch them out yet. So knock on wood, they will work for me for this trip too. So I use these during the day to hike, and then at night, they are the poles for my tent. Okay, inside my tent bag is the stakes, which are MSR groundhog stakes. I have 6 of them. And then I also got these on Amazon. Some of the camping sites at the shelters in Vermont have like wooden tent platforms. So if you can't get your tent, like my tent's not a freestanding tent, if you have nothing to hook it to, you can put these like down between the boards and then turn it. So then you could like tie a rope to that. I also got a little extra guy line rope to go with these, just in case, because you never know. Inside my tent, I lay down one of these. It's Gossamer Gear. It's just an ultra thin pad. I just basically use it underneath my sleeping pad to keep it from sliding around so much. My sleeping pad is a Big Agnes Rapide SL. So to keep me warm at night, I have an Enlightened Equipment Revolution quilt. It's a 20 degree. I don't have it packed up yet for the trip. I'm kind of waiting until the last minute so I can leave the down nice and fluffy. It's a 20 degree quilt. It's not supposed to get any colder than in the 40s, I don't think, for this trip. I love this quilt. It keeps me cozy. It's a quilt style rather than like a zip up sleeping bag. So basically it goes over you. The part around your feet, there's a zipper, it zips up, so that part can be zipped and your feet can be cozy in there. And then the rest of it, it doesn't have a zipper, but it has elastic straps that attach in 2 places, and so that it can go underneath the sleeping pad and keep it kind of pulled tight around your body. And yeah, it works really well. It keeps me nice and toasty. And it actually packs down to like this big. Under the quilt, I usually use a cocoon mummy liner. A lot of people use the silk liners. I just got the microfiber one. I tend to sleep hot, so this is perfect for me. If the quilt is too warm, I will sometimes kick that off and just use this as like a sheet. Also, like if I'm dirty from the day of hiking, it kind of helps to keep the dirt inside this and off of my sleeping pad and off of my quilt. Along with my sleep system, I have this little Sea to Summit Eros pillow. I also carry this Escape Light by Soul. It's like an emergency blanket. It kind of goes like all the way around your body. I just tuck it in there just in case. Also to go along with my tent. This is more of like, I guess, a luxury item, people would say. Yes, it's some ounces. It's not very heavy. It's pretty light. And I don't remember how many ounces it is. I'd have to look it up. But for me, it's so annoying when I can't find anything like a good rock or whatever to get my tent stakes into the ground. And so I found this lightweight one on Amazon. For me, it was worth it to have this along. And to fit all of this stuff in, I have my backpack, which is the ULA Circuit. How I fit all of this stuff in there, I have no idea. Usually it's a game of Tetris trying to fit everything in there. But I really like this pack, and it's gonna get me from Rutland, Vermont to the border of New York. I also always have a bandana on my backpack strap. Also inside the backpack, I have a pack liner. It's very thin. I think it's Nyla Plume or something like that is what it's called. It was I think Gossamer Gear. just makes these very thin bags you can put inside here, and it keeps all of your stuff dry if your pack gets wet. Last thing for the big three is this simple plastic sheet that I got for underneath my tent. It just helps to keep the dirt, sticks, and all the little pine needles and such off the bottom of my tent. Now for what I'm gonna wear. So if you've seen my hiking videos before, then you're probably very familiar with this shirt, these gray pants. I pretty much wear the same thing hiking all the time. I'm comfortable in it. I like the colors. So I have this, it's just a simple Patagonia wicking type shirt. Over that, I will wear another Patagonia. Obviously, I like Patagonia clothes. Long sleeve. These are my go-to pants. Bayleaf brand from Amazon. I have 2 pair of these. I've been wearing them pretty much since 2021, I think. For under my clothes, I have a couple pair of underwear, ex officio and Branwin. They're merino wool. Sports bra, simple sports bra from them, and 1 pair of underwear, and then I just bring an extra ex officio in case I need it. I really like these. The merino wool, I mean, you'd think they'd be itchy. They're not itchy at all. They also really repel like odors. So I could wear these like 4 or 5 days and it just doesn't have that kind of sweat smell to it. Yeah, so I really like those. For nighttime, if it's warmer, I'll wear, this is a Woolly brand. It's just a everyday t-shirt. I could wear it hiking if I wanted to, but I usually wear it at night. And then if it's cooler, I have just a merino wool long sleeve shirt. This one's, I don't know how you pronounce her name, Carrie Trey. And then for my bottoms, I have these REI merino wool, just base layer, basically. For my mid layer, to keep me toasty, is this Lightheart Gear microgrid fleece. I got it like 1 size up from what I normally get so that I could like layer stuff underneath it a little more comfortably. I really love it. I wear it all the time. Then for rainy day situations, or if it's windy, I have an REI rain jacket. And then my puffy jacket is a Cotopaxi. I think it's called a Fuego. I love the colors. It's so fun. I've had this for a few years and I love it. On my feet, I will have some Injinji toe socks. I used to use Darn Tough, which I may throw 1 pair of those in there for like nighttime to keep my feet warm. Camp shoes. These are Tiva sandals, and that's for when I'm at camp at night, or if we have to cross a river or something and I don't want to get my shoes wet, I can wear these. Finally, I got some new shoes. These are Topo, the new Vista model. I think they said their comfiest, their cushiest ride. This was kind of a last minute thing. I have Topo Trail Venture hiking boots, and that's what I've been wearing, but I end up with so many blisters wearing those. So I was like, okay, this is 120 miles, we're gonna be hiking. I need to have some cushion. I get a lot of heel pain. So I tried these out a couple different times. Probably I should have done a little bit more training in them, but so far so good. We'll see how it goes. I didn't end up with any blisters wearing these yet. I love the Topo brand. The toe box of them is nice and wide and lets your toes kind of spread out, which I really have found that that's what I need in a shoe. Yeah, I'm a little nervous because they are so new. We'll see how it goes. Topo, Vista. And then I tend to be very warm when I hike. My hands and my feet get very hot very fast, so I don't often need like big heavy gloves. We're not going to be in the middle of winter when we're hiking anyway, but I am going to throw these thin gloves. I don't even know where I got them. It was years ago. I am going to bring my 2 buffs that I have. One is a merino one. It's a little thicker and warmer. The other one is a thinner one, more for like summer. It's more of like a headband style. Sometimes I will get this wet if I'm really hot and just like put it around my head or put it around my neck. And that works really good. So I always bring these two when I hike. And if in case it's really cold, I will bring the Carhartt beanie along. And then last but not least of my clothing items is my trusty hat that I wear pretty much for all my hikes. It's 10 trees, I think, or 10 tree. I got it years ago, and they donate money, I think, when you buy their products toward planting new trees. And then this is just a little bag I got at Amazon. It was a set of 3. I use them for different things. There were 3 different sizes. This is the one that I will squeeze all of my clothing in, besides what I will have on my body. Food, water, cook system. I have a Toaks titanium 750 milliliter pot that I use. Inside that I have my fuel, and I just have a simple MSR pocket rocket stove. It just folds up like this. Maybe. And you set it, obviously with the lid off, but you screw it on the top, and then you open it up and light it, and then your pot goes on top, and you cook all your food. I just keep it wrapped up in a little washcloth, stick it in my pot. Comes with a little bag, and I tuck a couple lighters down the side. This is my bear canister. It is a Bear Vault. I think it's 475, and I currently have all of my food for 5 days in here, and it's very heavy. For my electrolytes, I'll be carrying this Nalgene bottle from Chicken Tramper. It's a company right here in Michigan, in the Upper Peninsula, in Hancock. And then I always carry 2 Smart Water bottles, full, 1 liter each. One of them just has the little sport top. The other one, I bought this on Amazon. It just turns your water bottle into a straw bottle. So it's got the little bite valve kind of straw. And I love it. I use it all the time. It's just much easier than pulling your bottle out and drinking, or having somebody grab your bottle from the back. I just wrap it around from the back, and it attaches to my backpack with this magnet. And then for water filtration, I have the Katadyn Be-Free water filter, the 1 liter bag that comes attached to it. Inside is the filter, and you just scoop the water into this. I usually squeeze it from this into one of my bottles, but you can just drink straight out of it. So if we are running low on water, I might make sure my electrolyte bottle is full, fill the 2 Smart Waters, and then possibly even leave water in this and just drink it, or put it in the water bottle when I need it. So I may end up carrying 3 liters of water plus 32 ounces. We'll see. Then I have this bag, which has in it all of the like bug spray. I have a little thing of Picardin spray. I have like a tick remover. I have a little bottle of sunscreen and a little bottle of just regular DEET bug spray in there. And then in here is like, I have Body Glide to keep with, like, to help with chafing. I have sunscreen for my face, a little bottle of Dr. Bronner's soap. I have some cleaning wipes, like for your face, for your body, a pick for my hair, and a little mirror. Then I have more like first aid stuff. I have KT tape. I tend to get blisters, so I have all the things for blisters, Compeed, like little blister pads, Band-Aids, Neosporin, bacitracin, you name it. I also have some like ibuprofen, Benadryl, just thrown in some Ziploc bags. So that's kind of like the first aid pack. Then I also have in here my electronics. I have a Anker 20,000 milliamp charger. So this will charge my phone like 5 times, which is great. And other electronics. I have all the cords for all the things. And then I also have a little tripod that I use sometimes when I'm filming. I'll hold it out, I'll set it up on something to get a photo of everybody. And if I do that, I have a little remote that allows me to take photos if I click it. This is Joby brand. It's got really bendy legs, so you can like hook it to a tree or a, you know, like a fence or, you know, whatever. Yeah, it's been really handy for me and I really like it. Also in my backpack, in the hip pockets, I will be carrying a Sea to Summit head net. When the bugs are on my face and in my ears and in my eyes, no way, it drives me insane. Head net is a lifesaver. I will also be throwing this into my bag somewhere. It's just a microfiber towel. It helps like if I have condensation inside my tent, I can wipe it off, or if I just need a rag for something. Also, I should have included this with the clothing. I have a Light Heart Gear poncho. It's a pack cover poncho combined. The top part goes over my head and my shoulders, and then it goes up over my pack. Also, to go along with any possible rain, I have a 6 Moon Designs. It's a sun umbrella. And on the strap of my backpack, these little things, you just loosen them, stick your umbrella through it, and then tighten it to hold it in place so that you can walk and have it there and not have to hold it. I had to buy those separate. I can't remember how much they were, but I bought them right along with this. I'm also throwing a trash bag in my bag somewhere in case my tent gets wet at any point and I don't want to put it inside my tent. I got this on Amazon. It's, I guess I would consider it another kind of luxury type thing, because I used to use my headlamp in the tent for light at night and it just bugged me. So you just blow this up, which you can just squeeze it and kind of pull and the air will go in. And then you just, it has 3 different light settings, and then I don't know why you'd want a flashing setting, but it has a flash setting. I really like it. I just hang it in one of the pockets and then I have light in my tent at night. Pepper spray, I'm throwing that in my bag always. Also in the hip belt pocket of my backpack right now, I have my Leatherman, like multi-tool. So that's a little bit heavy, but it's good to have just in case. You never know what you might need it for. And then I have a whistle just in case I need to. I also carry a Thermarest Z seat. I think it's a Z seat. Anyway, it's just a little folding pad that I can sit on. I use it all the time to sit on the ground, to sit on a tree, wherever I need a little cushion. And then I have my potty bag. I carry a trowel in case I have to dig a hole in the woods. I've got a little partial roll of toilet paper in here in a Ziploc bag. I've got some wipes in here. That's pretty much it. Even though my backpack has hip belts, I like to wear a fanny pack too. I usually put my phone in here. I'll have my little wallet in here with my ID and such. I keep my headlamp in here, which is a BioLite. Boop. I keep that in there. I keep my headphones in there, and then I'll have like extra Element, which is the electrolyte powder that I use. And then I'll have like protein bar. I like the Gatorade kind. I've got some energy chews. And then just some fruit snacks, a granola bar, that kind of thing. I'll keep those in there, and they're just easy to get to your snacks as you go. The hip belts are easy to get to, but I like to put other stuff in there, just like more, like I said, the head net will go in there. I'll have like my pepper spray and my whistle and that kind of stuff in there. Yeah, so I love this. This is also like my Nalgene bottle. This is Chicken Tramper. It's that company that is in Michigan. And to film, I'm also using an iPhone 16 Pro Max, which I can't show you right now because I'm filming on it. I'm excited for the trip. I'm not excited to try to shove all this stuff into this backpack. But I'll make it work. It's crazy how much you can fit in these things. Thanks for watching my gear video. If you have any questions about anything, drop them in the comments. I hope I remembered everything. I kind of went through my whole pile here. Stay tuned for the videos. I'm going to start sharing those. I'm going to do daily vlogs, so those will be coming. And I'll see you on the trail.